Steve Virgona, happy to be back at the British once again.
Yeah, the British Open is one of my favourite events of the year. I love coming back to Queens. The court's beautiful, and it's always catching up with the members and the other pros.
Can you tell me how you're doing in Chicago at the moment? How's life out there?
Yeah, things going really well. Had a really nice summer and a really nice fall. Been practicing hard and looking forward to a good event.
How's your preparation been for this one?
Training probably a little differently this time. A little bit more time on court as well as the gym, focusing on a few specific things that hopefully will yield some good results.
So as a seed, you're straight through to the second round. You're going to be playing Zack Eidele. Can you tell me a bit about what you think about his style of play?
Yeah, he and Zack had a fantastic first round match the other day. Really close, 6-5 in the fifth. Looked like they were both hitting the ball pretty well, so looking forward to the challenge.
What are the differences playing out here at Queens as a lefty that a righty might not be able to appreciate?
Probably a few different serves to utilise the penthouse here. One of the major things, and playing the ball off the tambour. It's a little bit slicker out there, so tends to get behind the right-handers a little bit on their backhand. So we're looking to use that to full effect. I don't want to preempt anything, but should you make it through the first round, you're seeded to play Camden in the quarterfinals. It's not really the draw that anyone enjoys. If that match comes up, how are you going to approach that? Yeah, look, I'm just focusing on today. I've got to play Zack. He's playing really well, so if I manage to get through against Zack, that's when I'll focus on Cam. And are there any names that you're looking at in the bottom half of the draw that might be ones to watch? I think anyone in that bottom half of the draw can get through to the final. I think it's, everyone's on pretty good form, so wouldn't be surprised to see Rob get back to another final. But Nicky's been hitting the ball, really well, having a good season. So I think either of those two, they're going to be tough to beat. This is the last event in the world race for this cycle. Have you got any eye on that at all, or? No, none at all, really. Just focusing on this tournament and again this match today with Zack. Yeah. As it stands, you're likely to progress through to the Eliminators. Are the Eliminators something that you have in your mind for next year? Is hosting an Eliminator a potential, or bidding for one, a potential option? Yeah, look, as I said, I'm just focusing on Zack, playing him today, so we'll see how today goes, and we'll go from there.
In the doubles, you're partnering up with Rob Fay again, first time in a while as former doubles world champions. How did that come about?
Look, we've been looking at possibly playing together for a little while now, and as things went with John not being able to play the British Open, we thought this would be a good event to pair up.
What is it like playing with him? I appreciate it's not been a while. Has been a while since you last played with him. What is he like as a doubles partner?
There's any return of serve is just lethal. Any forehand he can get. But it's definitely going to be more enjoyable being on the same side of the net rather than having to face one of those forces.
Was it your instigation or his instigation to get back together?
Yeah, it was mutual.
And then, again, on the seedings, you've got a match up against Nick Howland and Leon Smart, who you played against and with at the French Open doubles recently. What do you make of them as a partnership?
Yeah, they're both really strong. They've both improved a lot at doubles. Definitely, if we manage to get through to those guys, won't be taking them lightly, but no, we'll still be just focused on the first round. We have to play there.
And since you and Rob last played together, we've seen the domination in the doubles game of Cam and Tim. It seems like no one's really found a way to break through them. What will it take to break through that partnership?
Yeah, John and I have come pretty close a couple of times in some US Open finals, the last one in particular. But again, just focus on our first round match, and we'll focus on them if we get there.
What is your calendar looking like for the rest of the season?
Rest of the season, so British Open here, and after that we'll have the National Open in Boston, which is always a fun event. Good to get back to Boston, and then that sort of closes out the year.
Have you got a mind on the Australian Open or the US Open?
Not as yet, no, just really focused on this one.
All right, Steve, thank you very much.
Thank you.